Hey everybody, I'm sorry this video is late. It was supposed to go up yesterday on Saturday because we're doing the giveaway, but I was expecting a package. I wanted to open the Happy Mail on the video, and Amazon accidentally delivered it to my neighbor's house. So I went over to my neighbor's house to get my package, and they had already put my package in their house because they had packages too, and then they had to leave. So I was waiting, and they never came home last night. They were not home today. They just got home. So I'm starting this video in anticipation that my Happy Mail will make it before I stop recording. If not, it'll just go on my next video. But yeah, so that was that. Anyway, I waited and waited, and then it was like too late to record. So yeah. So like I said, we have our, oh yes, and my beautiful nails were done by Donna's daughter. She painted them for me. These two have already peeled off because it's little kid paint. Yeah, so you get these nails. But anyway, yeah, so we have our giveaway from Vlogmas, our last one. And I don't actually have any stuffing that's going to happen today, but I do want to count all of the change that I've saved from throughout the year. But in case you don't want to stay for that, we're going to go ahead and draw this in case that's the only reason you're here for, is to find out if you won. That's fine. So we'll draw this first, and then I'll start working on this. And if my Happy Mail makes it, it'll be at the end of the video. And if it doesn't, it'll be in the next video. Okay, so let's see who won. Just grab one piece of paper. Oma's Low Income Journey. Well, the only thing is I'm not sure, because my thing says if you comment you're entered. I'm not checking to see if everyone's from America. So if you're not in America, I'm sorry you can't win this. Please let me know so that I can redraw. But if you are in America, it's yours. You're going to need to either comment to this video or send me an email so I can get you to edit your original comment and then ship it out to you. Okay? So I'm going to put this in here so that I remember who won. And you have until my video, you have until my video goes up Thursday to claim it, because if you haven't, then I will repull somebody. Wait, no, because I record that on Tuesday. Okay, so you'll have till Saturday. You just have till Saturday, and that way you get a whole week. And then I'll repull in my second video in January if it doesn't work. But if you're not from the country and you let me know sooner than that, then I will repull in my next video. But yeah, you have until, let me see, it would be Saturday, January 3rd, right? Because the 1st is a Thursday, 2nd, yeah, 3rd. So January 3rd to claim this. So yeah. Okay. Now, we're done with this. Okay. And we're going to do this. I'm going to go ahead and get this thing out the way too. Just because this is going to take so much room. I can try and speed it up, but also if I talk and say something funny, I don't know. But I don't want to just be quiet. We can just have a chitty chat. I'm going to separate the types of coins from each other. That's what I did with my husband's coins, and it made my life a lot easier. But then I still found a bunch of nickels when I went to wrap my quarters. So yeah, that was interesting. But yeah. So how was y'all's Christmas? I enjoyed my Christmas. I got to spend time on Christmas Eve. We went to my mom's, and 2 of my sisters were able to go. One of my sister had to work, and her kids were sick, so none of that, her family showed up, my baby sister's family. But the sister right after me, she came with both of her kids, and the sister right after her came with 3 of her kids. So they were only missing 1. Hey, honey. I think Donna's here. Donna, are you here?
Yeah.
You want to say hey to the YouTube peoples?
Where is they?
They's up here.
Hi, YouTube
And the mic's over here. Your cherries are in my fridge.
Okay.
Okay. I don't remember what I was talking about now. I think it was about Christmas. I'm just separating money. Yeah, and then we went, and my grandmother was there, my mom's mom. Oh, look, see, I put a quarter in with the dimes and a penny in with the quarters. I'm talented like that. So yeah, it was fun. We, what is that? There's a penny in with the quarters again. We do a white elephant gift. So we did bring my grandmother, my mother, and my stepdad a gift, but everyone else, like, we just do white elephant. So we all bring a gift, and then we steal from each other. So I stole a Tupperware set from my sister. She stole it from my nephew, but he didn't want it. But I did want it, so then I stole it from her. She also wanted it. I'm telling about how I stole the Tupperware set from my sister. I can't say my sister's name. I don't have permission. They're not cool like you, Donna.
Haha, I'm the coolest.
I'm just separating.
What's up with the cowboy hat?
That's my nephew's Christmas present. He's been with his mom, so it's still here. He's the only nephew I got something for because he lives with us. Yeah. But he couldn't have it over there because that wouldn't be fair. So he got to wait till he comes back here.
There you go.
Yep.
What you doing?
I am counting my change from the year. I don't save as much as my husband does. I can't even say his name. Just put dimes in with the nickels. I'm not allowed to say nobody's names other than yours and mine.
Nobody's?
Yeah. Well, my mom, I guess I could say hers because she comments that she's my mom on, like, in my videos in the comment section, so you could figure that out. But yeah.
But what about Face? Isn't his name on there?
My youngest son? No. We call him Kai, but not his real name.
Oh.
Yeah, that's just his nickname.
Oh.
So I'm allowed to call him Kai.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
His name is Kai Jr.
I can pause this if you're wanting to hang out.
No, I gotta go get my candy and go home.
Okay.
Bye, YouTube.
Bye, Donna. I think that's a penny. It's a very dirty penny. Okay, so where were we? So, yeah, so we did Christmas Eve at my mom's, and it was fun. My husband wound up with the tool gift thing that he brought to the party. It was a ratchet set. So he wound up leaving with what he brought. I brought a blanket. I didn't want the blanket, so I left with something different than what I brought. One of my nephews actually wound up with the blanket. He was not impressed, but oh well. So, yep. So fast forward to Christmas Day. My oldest son came and he stayed. He's still here actually. He came home Christmas Eve night with us, and he's staying, I think, through New Year's. So we spent Christmas morning. We actually slept in because when we got home Christmas Eve night, we stayed up and watched 2 Home Alones in a row and drank eggnog and ate candy and all that kind of stuff. So kind of like we opened our stockings and had a movie marathon. So then we all slept in. Well, they slept in. I had to wake up and make a turkey, which, thank goodness, the second turkey worked better than the first turkey. So I made a turkey for my mom's. This thing's got hair on it. And I cooked my turkey in the Instapot. Best turkey you will ever have if you close the lid properly. It's so moist. It falls off the bone. It is great. Even if you don't close the lid properly, pearly. It'll still fall off the bone, but it's not as moist. You got to put some water in there, but that's fine because you get bone broth at the same time. Yep, and I use that for a lot of stuff. So, for the first one, it's kind of hard to get the turkey out because it just literally falls off the bone. So when you're trying to pull the thing out, it's just like, whoa. So I had this idea when I made it for Thanksgiving that I was going to put aluminum foil on the two handles so that we could pull the whole pot up instead of trying to pull the turkey out. And that worked amazing. We were able to pull the little pan out, put it on a plate, and then debone it and all the things. And it was amazing. So fast forward to Christmas Eve, and I was like, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put a nickel over here in the dimes. I'm going to put the aluminum foil so we can just pull the thing out. Well, the aluminum foil was in the way of the pot where the pot lid connects to the pot. Like I had draped it over and I forgot to tuck it back in before putting the lid on. So I put the lid on. Well, it never sealed. So all of the water kind of cooked out. There was just a little bit of water. So I got no broth out of that. Thank goodness I had some extra. And it kind of cooked a lot on the bottom. So the pan was stuck to the bottom. So my husband had to go through the whole picking the turkey out. We soaked it overnight, and Christmas morning I was able to clean it and reuse it for Christmas Day. And we learned our lesson that we need to move the aluminum foil out of the way so that it can cook properly. And the turkey for Christmas Day was so moist. The water was still in there. It was amazing, like it was supposed to be. So highly recommend if you have, I have a 16 quart Instapot, so I can cook a pretty big turkey in my Instapot. But I think even if you have a smaller one, you could at least do like a turkey breast or something, or you could get a small turkey, but you could also cook chicken in there. But I recommend it. It is so good. It is so fast. So good. Like my niece and Donna's kids, they don't even like turkey. They eat my turkey. Like it is so good. So yeah. 10 out of 10 recommend. Cook your turkey in your Instapot. But, so yeah. So we cooked the turkey. We went to my daughter's for Christmas morning. So me and my husband and our two boys went over there. Hi, honey.
Hello, Pips.
We're talking about Christmas and counting money.
She stole my coins.
I did not steal your coins. These are my coins. I did talk about how puny my pile is compared to your pile.
Sure.
Yeah, so we went over there and we had food and we took a big family photo in front of her Christmas tree, and I got to watch my grandbabies unwrap their Christmas presents, and it was a lot of fun. Yay, my packages are here. Be right back, people. Okay, I'm back. I got my Happy Meal. I put it on the side. We'll get to it later. We're going to finish this first. I don't remember what I was talking about. Christmas Day, I think. Yeah. So I have these really cool things that I can shove the money in, but I don't use these. I take them out. I have some spare ones over there. These are my really pretty ones. I will use them dead last. They came with the set. It used to be a coin thing. You would just drop the coins in the top, and it would sort it, and then all you had to do was wrap it up. But it broke. But these things are still amazing to shove your coinage in. So I'm going to take these and put them in, and then I just shove the coins in. 1, 2, $1, $1.50, $2. Anyway, like that. So what were we talking about? Christmas Day. Yes. So it was so much fun watching my granddaughters open their presents. So they got to open books from me. My youngest granddaughter, she just made one. So I gave them money for her a new car seat. Well, me and my husband gave them money, and then another set of grandparents, because car seats are outrageously overpriced now. I can remember back when my kids were kids, they were like $30 a car seat. Now they're like $100 and something bucks, and that's for a cheap one. It's like insane. So anyway, she has a lot of toys still from the older one, and they pretty much share a lot. So I wanted her to have something to unwrap, so I got her a book. Well, the oldest one, I got her a doll high chair, which the younger one, as she gets bigger, will be able to use. Yeah, that's two. It's this one. We'll be able to use. If it's wrong, my bank will just take it out of my account. It'll be fine. So what was I saying? Yeah. So the high chair hasn't even shipped from the Amazon yet. Doesn't even have an expected date. I don't know. So we're waiting. I told my daughter if it doesn't ship, she's probably gonna have to find a different one. I can cancel that one and order a different one because it's not coming. Well, my mom got my granddaughter, so her great granddaughters, baby dolls. So they each had their twin baby dolls, but they were wearing different outfits, so they can tell them apart. And my oldest granddaughter, the next day, her mom sent me a picture of her shoving the doll back in the little box that it came in, because the box kind of looked like a high chair. And she's like, yeah, I think she definitely is going to want that high chair still. I was like, yeah, but it needs to be a high chair that's going to show up. So we're waiting. And then the gift that my son-in-law got, like, it was a very expensive walkie, and the charger base wasn't working. So we had to contact Amazon about that, and they're going to send me, I need another quarter or two. They're going to send another charger base for that so that we can not charge. They sent me the whole new walkie, and I got to send back the other one. So next time I go over there, I'll drop off the new walkie when it comes in, because it's expected to come in Tuesday. And then pick up the old one, and I'll send that back. So, yep, that'll be fun. What else? Let's see. So my two sons, we got them t-shirts. My oldest son, he got one shirt that says, "Your head looks really funny doing that," but the words are written like backwards and upside down, and like all, so you have to like kind of move your head to read it. So that was hilarious. If I think about it, I'll put like a picture of it on the screen. It was so cute. So yeah, I can, I guess, link it below. I used to have an Amazon affiliate, but I don't anymore. If I get one to link it below, I'll let you know, but normally it takes a little while to get approved. So at the time of filming, I am not an Amazon affiliate, but in the future I might be. But I can put a link for the shirt just in case you like it, but I'll also put a picture on the screen. I think, I don't know, I might have gypped the quarter or overstuffed the nickel. I don't know. Like I said, my bank's gonna count this, and if I am short, they're gonna pull it from my account, so it doesn't matter. All right, so we have 15 cents left over. I need a couple of quarters, so if I have some change left over, I might give my husband some nickels and grab a quarter or two so I can fill this up. Like if I have 50 cents left over, because I still got dimes and pennies, so hopefully I will. All right, I grabbed the pennies next, so here we go. Let's see. I like to take just and shove it in there, because it gets twisted and my finger will get stuck and pull the thing up. So that works great. Let's see. Okay, and then so the other shirt that we got him said Rolling Stones since 33 AD, and it had a picture of the tomb, and you know, that Jesus came out of, so thought that was cute. Then my youngest son, he got two shirts as well. Kind of missing my pencil. It's the pretty side. Let's stab it with the side. One of his shirts said was like a play on Snickers, but instead of it saying Snickers, it said Scriptures. And it's, I think it said hungry. Like I said, I'll try and put all four shirts. Sorry, 4 shirts on the screen so you can see them, because they were so funny. It said hungry or hunger and thirst or something, or read your scriptures or eat your, I don't know, something like that. I can't remember, but it was hilarious. I'll put it on the screen. You can read it yourself. But we got him the other one, which was what started the whole t-shirt shenanigans for both of the boys. So my boys are like, the younger one is 6'3" or 6'4". No, sorry, the older one is 6'3" or 6'4". The younger one is 6'4" or 6'5", depending on what shoes they're wearing. So we saw this shirt that said, "Need prayer, tap my shoulder. Where two or more are gathered, I am there with you." Matthew, and then had the Bible verse. And so we're like, this would be so cool. Like, and he would wear it and he would love it and he would rock it, and I could totally see people and him praying in town, like he's just that person. And then also, like, if a short person needed prayer, like jumping to try and reach his shoulder to tap it. I mean, hilarious. So we had to get him that shirt, and yeah, so we got him that one. For my daughter, she got a Monopoly card game. The box says play 15-minute playtime or something like that. Yeah, it took us, I think, 3 or 4 hours. Now, it was our first time, and it takes us forever to play any kind of games because, you know, she has a 1 and 2 year old, so you got to keep an eye on them little boogers. So, and then we were having to read the instructions and then re-explain the instructions. So yeah, it took us way more than 15 minutes. I think the next time we play, it might only take us an hour, you know. Like, it's made to be super fast. But yeah, but we still had fun. So, and then she also got a wax candle making wax kit. I didn't get her the wax, I got her the kit, but her husband had gotten her the wax. So she'd gotten the wax that morning, and then I gave her the wax kit. So she spent all of the next day making candles like galore. So she enjoyed her gift as well. But and then me and my husband, we didn't get each other anything. We decided to just gift the kids and grandkids and people like that gifts. Now, like, I banked at school, and he got to benefit of some of that, you know. So, like, I got lots of free coffee things, and so me and him both went out to get coffee. I had some food gift certificates, so me and him are gonna go do that together. So he'll get the benefit of that, but we didn't like spend money on each other for Christmas. This year we decided we wanted to spend it on the kids and the grandkids, and my mom and dad and grandma, and my stepdad. We have a gift for my dad too, but we have to go see him some point, hopefully next week, because it's also his birthday coming up. So, and we don't get to see my dad as much as I get to see my mom and my stepdad. My mom and my stepdad only live an hour away, and they go to our church. My dad lives 2 hours away and goes to a different church, so I don't get to see him as often. But yeah, so he has not seen his gift yet, so I can't tell you what he got. But my mom, she got a Hobby Lobby gift card. My grandma got a Visa gift card. And my stepdad got a photo or painting that was made by a lady in our church. And it was on a wood frame. Like, the background is wood and the frame was a nice carved wood. And then there was like a wood Louisiana plaque on it. And then they painted the plaque with a tiger eye, which is the LSU Tigers, which is his favorite football, like, college football team. It's also where he went to college. So the day he got it, it was his favorite Christmas gift. But my mom outdid us. She got an autographed LSU football that was ex-LSU players and some, like, from years ago or whatever. And so apparently one of them is now like a pretty popular football player. So I don't know how much she spent on that, but she blew our gift out of the water. So Thanks, Mom. But yeah. So Christmas was fun. We thoroughly enjoyed it. Although my whole family was like, why do we have to take Christmas pictures? This is so lame. We're like, because we want to. Not my whole family. My daughter and her family were pretty good. It was just my, mostly my husband. And then my oldest son, he got the wrong color red, and he's like, it works. I'm like, that's not red, it's orange. It's the same shirt you wore for the Thanksgiving pictures a couple of years back, by the way, when my first grandbaby was just a couple of months old. I dropped a penny one on the floor somewhere. I'll have to find it later. I don't even think this is going to fill this up, but we'll see. So, yeah. They I don't know. But they had fun once they started taking pictures. We got lots of blooper pictures. I'm not allowed to put any on the screen, though, because none of them want to show their faces. So, yeah. But it was fun. I hope y'all enjoyed your Christmas just as much as I enjoyed mine. And that you're wrapping up your year well and preparing for your next journey or adventure or year ahead. I'm several dimes short, so there's no way that that is going to fill those up. Yeah. But I do need I think 2 or 3 more dimes, so let's see. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 30, 40, 50. Let's go see. I'll be right back. Okay, well that was an interesting hunt. So I went to swap to get the quarters, and then my husband walked in the door and asked him if he had some dimes. So then he gave me back my dimes, gave me extra dimes, let me have the pennies. Then I was still a little bit short, so I went and raided the car. So now we have this full. So that is great. So let me tell you what I'm going to do with the change now that we are finished with this. And that took a good 30 minutes scrounging up more change. And I do still have a little bit of change in the car. I like to keep some change in the car because you never know when you need some change. Especially quarters because of ice. So when you have to buy a bag of ice, it's nice to just have quarters. Or if you want to get a soft drink sometimes, it's nice to have quarters. So, alright, so with my 2026 budget, I'll be going over that in the next video, but this is going to stuff my savings challenges in that video. So we'll have 10, 20, 30, 2, 33, 50. We'll just say 33. The bank's going to get the 50 to stuff. So I'll have $33 to stuff in my savings challenges. And then after that, my savings challenges will just be stuffed with rollover. So it might be a while before we stuff savings challenges again, which is kind of sad. I don't know. We'll see. But I have a very tight budget because I'm trying to stick to the budget and save money for the van. But I'll explain all that in the next video. I think this one's probably long enough. But yeah, but that's what this money will be used for. So you will see it Thursday. I'm going to actually record that video either Monday or Tuesday, but it will come out on Thursday. So after this video, I will just put out a video every Thursday. I will record them on either Monday or Tuesday, and I will put them out on Thursday. And there'll be a weekly video with all of the things that are happening in that week, because I cannot keep up with multiple videos. So I need one video that does all the things. So it might be a lengthy video, and I'm sorry about that, but I need just one instead of having 7 videos or 5 or 3, just one. So I guess this is bye for now, and I will see you again on Thursday. Bye. Wait, I completely forgot. We got Happy Mail. Gotta edit that out. Super excited about this one. Normally my mail goes to my P.O. box, but this time it came to my house, thus all of the chaos with it accidentally being delivered to the neighbors. So yeah, gotta hide that. Although I live in a small town, let's be honest, if you wanted to find me, it wouldn't be hard. So, alright, so this I got for my wallet. So you will see them in my next video. I have a love-hate relationship with the current envelopes in my wallet. So I'm hoping to like these more. These are top opening. I love it. My other ones were a side opening. I think I did finally like cut the top so I could stick them in the top, but then it had like this big slit and just... So anyway, I am going to enjoy these. Yep, and they have little tabs. My other ones have tabs too. I like that so that they can be labeled so I can get to them quickly in my wallet. So that's the first thing. And then the second thing, I'm going to have to open the lid. It's got my address on it. There we go. So, and the neighbors had opened this as well because it was delivered to the neighbors. And then they gave it back because it wasn't theirs. So they were nice. But this is ink for my computer. So I can finally print out the savings challenges and get people's Happy Mail mailed to them. Their winnings. What do you call them? Giveaways. My giveaways mailed out because I have ink finally, so I can print the challenges and get those mailed out. This is very low on ink. My yellow was like borderline. But yeah, so I have a tankless printer, Epson, I think. Yeah, Epson. And so it takes liquid ink that I pour into it. And so I need to refill those. All of them need some, but the yellow is completely out. So I will be filling that up and then doing all the printing and cutting and getting that mailed out. Because 2 of you already have your address. And then I'm just waiting for the one that we just pulled in this video to contact me, and then I will get hers mailed out too. So, all right, now it's really goodbye, and I will see y'all on Thursday. Bye. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, like it. If you loved it, sub it. If you have something to say, don't be shy. Leave it below. Bye. See you soon.